Glitch City, 2070X AD. A city that shouldn't exist, a tax haven where corporations and criminal empires reign supreme. In this place, all human life has been infected with nanomachines to keep them in check. Over them stand the White Knights who ensure that a corrupt government's laws are obeyed. Here, brutality in all its forms is an everyday reality. The quality of life for the non-powerful decreases at an alarming rate. For many, this can be overwhelming. Some devote themselves to their jobs, their families, or even their studies. Some look for ways to escape this place, and others just give up. But for many of them, the answer lies at the bottom of a glass. On a small road just seconds away from the main street, somewhere near the slums, you can find the HallA, the BTC certified bar-coded Va-11. But that's a mouthful, so we just call it Valhalla. A small oasis in the middle of the concrete desert, a fountain of spirits waiting for tired souls. And it's here where this story unfolds. Alrighty guys, welcome back. It is day 14 of Daily Valhalla. I hope you guys are excited and ready to continue the story. Yesterday's episode had a really somber and heavy ending. I don't know that it's gonna get any better today, but I can hope it can. So we're gonna try and hope for that, and we're gonna get through it together. It's gonna be however not however bad, but like however impactful it will be. Alrighty. Let's see, it is day 10 in the game. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill is feeling down, but she really liked that cutesy game poster she saw. Buying will prevent her from getting too distracted. Have a nice day. Quiet. Cutesy game poster for $300. You know what? I might as well. It's a poster for some cutesy game about a pink-haired witch flying on a broom, or Model Warrior Julianne. There it is. It's cute. I think it's Model Warrior Julianne, I think. I'm honestly not sure, actually. It could be something completely different for all I know. I honestly do not know. Alright, let's read the news. Kira Mickey Encore Concert announced by Lana Smithy. Fans of the famous cyber idol Kira Mickey are in for a huge party, all thanks to the announcement of a second concert in Glitch City's Silver Thunder Superdome. I'm so excited to extend my visit, declared the cyber idol during an interview. Tickets are now up for sale and expected to disappear in a matter of minutes, so be quick and secure the best spots. You can get tickets from the following retailers: Ticket Lord and Idol Hell. I can't click on them. No. Jill says, good for her. New act proposes increased surveillance by Lana Smithy. We have nanomachines tracking people 24/7. However, due to the violent protests that have taken place recently, Prime Minister Quincy is now proposing a new law that would allow the government to shut down anyone with nanomachines in their body using a pulse signal. Many people died during the protests, and that could have been avoided if we had more control over the masses, Quincy said during a parliament meeting. We have the technology to simply shut down lawbreakers. It's a non-lethal way to end any kind of conflict, and it's common sense to use it at this point. When asked about the possible negative consequences, Quincy refused to make any further comments. Forrest says, more nanomachines? Jill says, it's all a smokescreen to divert attention. Indeed it is. 66 American Kid returns, challenges Giant Yusuke to a title match by Lana Smithy. Ever since Giant Yusuke won the GSF belt, he's had nothing but negative responses from fans. Challenger after challenger has tried to take the title away from the imposing giant, but nearly all of them were injured in the process. 66 American Kid surprised the GSF world by returning to action almost 4 months earlier than expected, and then challenging Giant Yusuke to a title match on January 4th at the Super Silver Thunderdome. This January, I'll become the champion GSF deserves, 66 American Kid proclaimed during a promotion in front of 25,000 fans in the Kokoro Hall. Jill says, I wish I knew more about wrestling. It sounds very exciting. I'm pretty sure it is, honestly. I remember watching it when I was my late teens. It was a lot of fun, honestly. Had a good time. Even though I didn't like pay that close attention, it was still a great time to just watch some of the theatrics. All right, let's go to work. Thursday, December 22nd. Good evening. Dark screen, that's unusual. Are you okay? Asked Gillian. I feel like shit, says Jill. You sure you should have come then? You're in all the right to stay at home, says Gillian. I have to come. I threw away everything I had in my life to be here. People I loved were pushed aside just so I could enjoy my freedom of being here. My stupid, stupid freedom. So I will come here until I die, even after the bar closes, until my hair falls out. You're the one who looks like she's about to fall apart, says Gillian. Your eyes are red and swollen. Yeah, well, your hair is hairy. Yes, it is. Who was a dipshit that changed the order of the glasses? It was me. I was the one washing dishes yesterday, remember? Oh, yeah, I was too busy staring at my crumbling life and all that. Why don't you go home, Joe? You're in no position to deal with people right now. Go home, rest a bit. My ex-girlfriend died and I wasn't there to see her one last time. All because of a fight I spent all these years regretting and wishing to, but never actually apologizing for. My decision to assert my freedom and grab a hold of my life led me to this. A bartender strapped for cash and distanced herself from her loved ones for no other reason than selfishness. So I won't fucking leave. I threw away all that just to be here, so here I will stay. This is what I wanted. This is why I left all that behind. This is why... See, you're starting to sound like a broken record. Oh, leave her be. I'd rather her here than alone in her apartment. How are you feeling, Jill? Asked Dana. I feel like a shit-eating piece of shit. I'm the lowest of any possible life form you might find. Nanomes look down at me in disgust, knowing they're far superior. You're spirited, that's good. Where's the mutt? Working with Syrah. At Syrah. I know what I said, says Dana. In any case, let Jill process her anger. It's perfectly normal to feel that way. And here, she's surrounded by people that actually care about her. That's a lot better than leaving her to fend for herself. I mean, as smart as 4 might be, he's still just a cat. Then why not have Jill stay but not serve anyone today? What part of I won't leave didn't you understand? Asked Jill. I didn't leave everyone behind to just sit and do nothing. Fine, fine. What do we do if she lashes out at a client? That's why you're here, Gillian Pilskin. I call him Pilskin, but Gillian... I think that it is meant to be Pilskin, as in like the... What is it? I'm pretty sure Pilskin's like a type of beer, isn't it? Am I crazy? Hold on, let's look this up, chat. Let's go to the internet. Yeah. Pretty sure this is right. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Pilsner. But, okay. Plyskin. Gillian Plyskin is what he is. I don't know why I thought Pilsner and Pilskin was something in my brain, but it was. It was there for a bit, but we figured it out. Do I still my guy up? I do, yay. Okay. Alrighty. Who? This is Gillian? Hey, Jill. What? I'll be in my office, but if you need a break or a hug, just tell me. Alrighty, chap. Oh, you already put on music, says Gillian. This is gonna be an interesting day, says Gillian. She never said her line. She never said her line. The Hall of Heroes keeps shining, brimming with, Do I smell tacos? Wait, it's outside, never mind. Oh, hell no. We meet again, bartender. Virgilio, what can I get you? Today, the luminous pollution on the streets makes it seem almost like a starry sky. And when I think about stars, I think about celebrities. Celebrities are fishy, and my favorite fish is the octopus. Octopuses are not fish. So I want something octopus-like. Aren't you gonna do that weird bartending thing? I'm waiting for you to order like a decent human being, says Jill. I'm not following. Spell out your order like you're a human who is not in need of medical help. Fine, then. I want a sparkle star. S-P-A-R... star. Sparkle star for sure. All aged and mixed. I'm gonna load him up with alcohol. He deserves it. They used to actually sparkle, but too many complaints about skin problems made them redesign the drink without sparkling. Without the sparkling, I should say. See? Was it that hard? Have you tried to spell under pressure? You look angry, spelling bartender. Are you having that time of the month or something? No, I'm just filled with ridiculous amounts of anger, pain, and self-hate, and... On second thought, you're not that far from the truth, I guess. I get those too, you know. Periods. You do? Yes, last month I finally got over my renaissance and moved to my enlightenment. And here I was thinking you'd get to say something serious for once, says Joe. Are you implying I'm not serious? Glaring holes through me will do nothing. I'm glare immune. But if you allow me to give you a sincere piece of advice? Whatever, it's not like it'll help. You shouldn't kick yourself so much. If you keep it up, any chance of finally forgiving yourself will someday be gone. Self-hate will leave you with a hole that will never heal. So please, take measures against it instead of sulking it so much. I'll be damned, that actually sounded half sensible. And here I was thinking you were just a pompous lunatic. Hey, pompous lunatics have stories too. Really? What story? I would rather not tell. Figures. You want anything else? Have you ever seen how the... a bad touch. Bad touch. Whatever. On the rocks and mixed. 4 Bronson, 4 Powder Delta, 4 Flanergide, and 8 Carmatrine. Here. Yeah, I guess this is the one. Maybe he's right and I shouldn't be so hard on myself. Even though I deserve every second of it. If only I had apologized earlier, I might not be feeling this way right now. If only I. If only I. I can't even remember what helped me from apologizing all those years. Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. Pride, fear, what kept me from going out and apologizing to Lenore? Can't even fucking remember what feeling kept me from fixing this whole situation. Can't I at least find solace in whatever feeling was that brought me to this situation? Great, now I'm feeling even worse thanks to not being able to muster whatever feeling helped me. Is she okay? No, but just leave her be for now. This is Gillian. Hey, Jill. Oh, thank God, a normal person. What, mummy? No, I don't have kids. Still more normal than this twat. How you feeling, Say? My bones are still broken, but at least the cuts are healing nicely. Thank God I'm not someone that scars easily. I almost said scares easily because I was about to fumble over my words there, and scares was the word that was going to come out there. I mean, wounds don't leave me marks. It'd be a problem if I couldn't get scar tissue. What happened to you? Fell off 2.5 stories into some trash and rubble. You look better, though. Last time you came, you looked like you were about to collapse emotionally. I guess. You're the one who looks like it now, though. How do I put it? It's like when I called you your full name, but magnified. Yeah, don't mind me too much. I'm in a bad mood. Anything I can do? Please forgive me if I suddenly lash out at you or anyone else. Do you want something? My tongue's not so sensitive today, so let's have a beer. And you? Such a change in tone. I'm fine. I don't need anything. Let's make a beer. I'm gonna make it big because I just like making big beers. I don't really want to say pay for it, but I like making big beers. It's just fun. Here. Yay, let's see if there are any differences from the canned ones. And? This one tastes less watered down. So did something happen to you? I'm fine. Nothing's happened to me. People who are fine don't act like that. Oh, I get it. You're in those days. When it's that time of the month, I get a bit sulky. No, I'm not on my period. No? I'm dealing with the loss of someone, okay? Uh-oh. Sorry. Don't worry. Maybe I shouldn't have come today after all. No, maybe. Are you alright? I'm trying to find something to say. Making a joke would be tasteless, and I can't say everything will be alright without it sounding cheap. I'm at a loss as to what to do right here. I'm sorry. Want to hear something weird? I was exactly like that when Stella came here on Monday talking about you. Oh. Well, ladies, I'm leaving. Virgilia? Yeah? You were just sitting with a Valkyrie. Really? Splendid! This will make a good entry in my poems blog. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him. I'd feel bad about the way I treated him today, if not for the fact that he was being cryptic with his orders for no good reason. Like Stella when she first came? Yes. No, I mean... you could have given a free beer or something and apologized. Yeah, I just keep messing things up with people. But you know, he seemed familiar. Familiar? Yeah, I can't put my finger on it though. I just feel like I've seen him somewhere. Oh, well, it might just be that he looks like someone from an ad or something. So what brings you here? I wanted to come with Stella, so I'm waiting for her. Why here? To be with you, of course. That reminds me, how did Stella react when you arrived? She slapped me really hard. It hurt. She said that's for making me worried and not listening to me. And then she became happy. Huh. Can I ask whose loss you're dealing with? You shouldn't be bothered with it. Just pretend I'm in a bad mood and call it a day. Oh, okay. You really want to know, huh? I can't help it. I don't like seeing people sad. I just need to know context, not details. Someone to whom I said some mean things passed away before I could ever see her again. Does that work? Yeah. Sorry. No, I can't do anything that helps me calm down, but... I mean, it's not that I wouldn't help, I just... Calm down. I get it. I can't contain myself when I see people in need. But I've learned that there are times when you just can't do anything, and that's kind of fine. Thank God I learned that, otherwise I would have gone insane ages ago. You're a good person, say. Nah, I'm just an annoying girl. Still, if there's anything I can do to help, let me know. I have broken bones, but that doesn't mean I can't offer emotional support. You can always order another drink. Oh yeah, that. Let's do that. Give me something cold, please. Alright. Let's say something with ice. Yeah, you know what? Let's do this one. I like doing this one. Chat, friendly reminder. Once again, I'm so sorry. Still no relation to the Hadron cannon you can see on the moon for 1 week every month. Oh, this is a blended one. Curses. Here. It's pretty cold outside, though. Yeah, but I don't like hot or warm drinks. They make me feel nauseous. You know what cheers me up? What? Singing. Hearing people sing helps too. Do you sing? I mean, did you take singing lessons or something? Nope. People have told me my voice is pretty nasty, actually. Oof. But they've also told me I'm good with the harmonica. So you play the harmonica? I needed something to do some breathing exercises with, and a harmonica is a lot smaller than a tuba. And I guess if you practice enough, you become decent. That's something I didn't expect. I hear that a lot. I know I don't look like the musical type. I used to play the violin, right until I was about 16 or so. Really? Can you still play? The violin's at my mom's house, so I don't have it with me. But I guess I could. It's one of those things you don't forget easily. Why did you stop? I don't know. One day I just felt like stopping. No deep reason behind it. And just like me and cooking. That and almost burning my place up. When's Stella coming? Now that you mentioned it, she's a bit late. Let me call her. You do that. I'm going to take my break. Tell Gil if you need anything else. Sure. It's a rough and tumble day with our emotions, but we're doing better, chat. It's now safe to keep playing. Stella and Say make me a bit jealous, thinks Jill. Back. Looks like you've calmed down, says Gillian. Still feel like kicking myself, make no mistake. But I guess I cooled down a bit. Say I helped a lot with that one, though. I just can't stay mad when I see her. Speaking of which, where is she? I believe she went outside to look for that Stella girl or something. The way you are right now, it feels like I should be protecting you, says Stella. Hey, the only thing hindering me is the broken arm. I've gone into burning buildings with this 2 centimeter deep cut. Whew. Yeah, I remember that one. 1 millimeter more and you would have lost the motor function in your arm. Welcome. Hello, Jill. I gotta remember how to do their voices. It's gonna be a rough accent day today with these guys. What's this about protecting who? Yeah, I'm sort of like Stella's unofficial bodyguard, but I'm not really fit for such duties right now. My father insists I go everywhere with protection, so most of the time I only ask Say if she feels like going out. She's trained to deal with the kind of things that bodyguards deal with anyway. And she's more fun to hang around with, too. Look at that happy little face. So I'm assuming that gorilla outside is a bodyguard? That's Buster. Pretty cool guy. He played football professionally until he lost his leg in a demolition derby. We've offered him an implant surgery for all those years of service, but he rejects it every time. Well, he got used to the replacement he was using, so maybe it's for the best. It's a thick oak branch on a metal bowl tied to a stump. And yet he can still run faster than me with it. True. Do you want something? I'm fine right now. Brantini. Big one. I'm in a good mood. One big Brantini. Here. After all these years, I still don't get why the finest and most expensive things come in small packages. Ever try to go to a restaurant only for them to serve you a really small portion of some fine food? Sometimes you just want to, I don't know, stuff yourself with really cheap food. Say, let's go for some hamburgers later. I'm not taking a no for an answer. I know what you mean when you say some, you know? You might as well call the place and tell them to prepare everything in advance. Can I ask you two something? Sure. I guess. How did you two meet? Stella showed up in the park I used to play at when I was a kid. We played a couple of times, she started showing up more and more, and that was it. My father told me that when I was 5, I kept insisting on going to a real kids park. We drove for some time, and the park I liked was the one they happened to be at. Have you ever seen a girl in a dress go to a muddy park? She learned her lesson and started showing up with more fitting clothes. But man, that's a scene I can't forget. So cute. I want to give her, like, literally, I want to give her head pets. She's so sweet. So you two have known each other for most of your lives? I've known her longer than I've known my own father. Why the question? No reason. You two just look like you two just look comfortable with each other. Any other person could have sworn you were an item. An item? What kind of item? A couple say. Oh, yeah, I get it now. It's funny because we actually earned a mock prize of sorts for best couple at Stella's high school. 3 years in a row. I love my lesbians. So you two didn't go to the same high school? Nope. Oh. Don't you have any childhood friends, Jill? Childhood friends. Can't think of any. My grandpa, I guess. What kind of man was he? Gruff. The kind of you'd rob Bronson roots every morning. But around me, he was different. I have memories of him barking orders to my dad, only to turn around and play with me gently. It's interesting, though. He was my mom's dad, but after my mom and dad separated, he stayed with my dad. But yeah, he's the one that comes to mind when I think about childhood friends. Ooh. Hey, Joe, what's this Bloom Light? A spicy drink. Tastes nice the first time, but it gets samey after a while. It's also brown for some reason. Give me one of those, please. I'll have one, too. On it. 2 Bloom Lights for the girls. This is one you actually don't see very often, honestly. All aged and on the rocks and mixed. Very delightful. I'm going to make these big if I can. Yes, I can. 4 Flannergide and 6 Carmetrine. That confused me for a second because it has the same sprite as a Brantini. I was like, uh-oh, did I mess that up? Here. I don't know. I kind of like it. Yeah, but after the third one, it starts tasting like sand, says Stella. Spicy sand, but sand nonetheless. Who's, dimming the light. Snore. Huh. I guess she had too much before I came. Well, that and she must still be tired. That was some grammar. That was terrible grammar on my part. Holy crap. From the whole bank thing? She told me about everything that happened in there. To be honest, I don't think I would have made it in her place. I guess I should be thankful for the nanomachine treatment she went through as White Knight. Treatment? Trauma suppressors. Basically, it helps with the healing process of PTSD. Shit. It's mandatory for every white knight, regardless of division. Oh. Still, healing can only do so much. For 3 days, that bank was hell, and poor Say is still paying for it. The disbanding of the White Knights and subsequent persecution of those who are identified as former members. It's unfair, you know, among all the people using the White Knights to further their own goals. Say was one of the few that actually believed in what they were doing. Paid off, though. The doctor who treated her wounds was the same one she's always assisted with accidents and emergencies. He treated her at no cost whatsoever. Well, good karma and all that. She's earned the god's favor, I think. But you know, all of that made me realize I might be a bad person. How so? When I saw Say wounded, asking for help, a part of me was happy. After all this time needing her, she finally needed me. I felt truly useful to her for the first time. How sad is that? Sometimes the best help one can provide is to stay alive. Who knows, maybe it was the idea of coming back to you that helped her. And I guess you wouldn't be human without thoughts like those once in a while. Maybe. Can I get you anything else? I'm good. I should be leaving, actually. Come Say, let's get hamburgers and go home. Yeah. We'll be leaving now. Thank you. Please come again. Feeling better, Ascillion? No, I just don't reek of rage. But I still feel like a piece of shit. I'll skip this one. And that one. Yeah, that's good. Little steps, I guess, says Gillian. Hello? Ah, Kim, welcome. I was afraid I'd mix up the directions and end up in someone's house or something. What can I get you? I'll have a sunshine cloud, please. Sure. Let's give a sunshine cloud to Kim. On the rocks and blended. Not my favorite one, but I will take it. Time to get the gal drunk again. Oh, I didn't blend it right. I'm so used to drinks being mixed. Here. Thanks. So I was working on the web paper. Oh, I quit. What? Yep, I went to the office of that chauvinistic horseblower and told him I quit. Why did you do that? I arrived early to my meeting and got some assignment. I spent hours doing it, only for the other bitches to come and ruin it. After that, I didn't have time left, so my supervisor scolded me. So I snapped and quit on a whim. Oh. Don't you have any second thoughts? Regret anything? I guess you always have second thoughts, even if you do what you want. You'll still think, what if? Even so, I was getting physically sick there. I dreaded the arrival of every morning. I even almost, What I'm saying is I don't know what I will do, but it's certainly better than being there. I feel free. Free. It's a wonderful feeling, you know? I feel like now I could find something I care about. I won't return to the augmented eye, but I could still pursue journalism with another outlet. I haven't felt like this in, well, never. What about your family? They weren't happy, that's for sure. My dad took it better, but my mom freaked out, to put it mildly. What are you going to do and all that? But I'm not here about that. Give me a big drink, please. What kind? I don't know. Bubbly or something. Something big and bubbly. Nope. Let's do a fringe weaver, why not? Big and bubbly. Yeah, I can do that. Here. If detergent commercials are to be believed, this will clean out my insides. What? What does that mean? What? It'll also kill things inside of you. I gotta ask though, how did you end up working there? No deep reason. That's what I did when I got out of high school. Taking a year off was out of the question, so I went for the first thing I thought about. But I couldn't get into the robotics course, so I settled for journalism. To be honest, I got tired of the job midway through it, but I couldn't bring myself to leave. Too much pressure from my family. It's really common tale, I guess. Did you have troubles like those? Same story as you. I just ran through the motions. From high school to college, I never stopped to think about what I was doing. And then at some point, I just felt like my life slipped through my fingers. Suddenly, all I wanted was freedom. A little pause to stop and take a breather. My life went to hell for that fucking breather. Give me something. Something? Sorry, I just have a dry mouth. Anything will do. All right. Flaming Moe. Here. Thanks. I feel like I have something I shouldn't have. Don't fret about it. I'm just in a rough spot right now. What are you going to do now? Honestly, I don't know. I do feel liberated, however. Like I can do whatever I want. Study whatever I like, work wherever I want. I know it's not that way and it won't be easy, but I feel a lot more confident than when I was out of high school. I just don't get why they put the young people who barely know how society works through that one. Well, I wish you the best of luck. Your mental health should be your priority and all that. Thanks, I really needed the encouragement. Come back if you need more encouragement. I wouldn't dare leave someone alone when it comes to this sort of thing. Thanks. Bye, Jill. Please, come again. You should take some of that advice for yourself, says Gillian. I know. Let's call it a day for now. You need some rest. Yeah. Honey! Ah, Dorothy. Sorry, we're just closing. I know, I came for you. For me? Why are you hugging me? I paid her to do that, says Dana. All night long. Come again. To put it simply, Dorothy will go home with you and she won't leave your side. What do you hope to accomplish with that, says Jill. Well, at first it was to calm that rage you had earlier. It was either hugs or a cold bucket, and I don't promise there'll be any water in it. You calmed down a bit, but honestly I know better than to leave you alone for another night. At the very least, all the cuddling will give you an epiphany or something. That's some alien reasoning right there, says Jill. It's not. You need hugs. Many, says Dana. You need some humanoid contact right now. You had your alone time. Now we're playing by my rules. Please take care of me, says Dorothy. So cute. I love that. I love the kind of like Japanese I'm in your hands kind of mentality that she threw at me like that. I like it. It's cute. Total earnings, $2,780. Drinks total of $14.20 today. 0 mistakes. Commission of 30% for $426. Tips of $250. Flawless service bonus of $500. Dana says, treat yourself. Buy something nice for you and Dorothy. $500. Today's total transfer, $1,676 for total funds of $12,570. Your electricity bill will be sent out on the 24th. Please make sure you have the $8,000 needed. Jill wants to get in the holiday mood. Buying a mega Christmas tree will prevent her from getting too distracted. I will do that if it's not too expensive. Only if it's not too expensive. 4 asks, who is that Willem? Jill says, a very good friend. Alrighty, chat. It's been another good day. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was not quite as intense as yesterday's, which is always good. A nice little break. We got to see our lovely lesbians, our fun and crazy Virgilio, and we got to have a wonderful time with Kim. And also gave her a flaming moai, so we should all be prepared for every single secret guest along the way for most of the rest of the game, I think. I just need to give one to Alma, I think. I still need to give one to Alma, unfortunately. Or maybe Stella. One of the two. Regardless, I'll be looking out for it and stuff. So, guys, stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have fun. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Tomorrow's another Monday. We're getting close to Christmas. It's gonna be great. Stay safe. Be happy. And as always, remember, it's never goodbye. Just see you all later.